Alright, today's video is going to be about Sideshow Collectibles Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Clone Wars armor from the animated cartoon version, not the new computer generated ones. And I got them all here. Because I really don't want to move him around too much because I got him in a pose that I kind of like and all that. So that's why I got these ones here. Some looks at the details, starting with him. Try to zoom in. Right there. You can see all the nice little details on his head sculpt and all that. From the hair, ears, the beard, eyes, wrinkles in his forehead. It's all nicely sculpted and made. Now the two Obi-Wan Kenobis that are out right now, this is the better of the two, which is this one right here and the Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan. This one looks just like him from the Attack of the Clones movie. Go and do this part right quick. Can't tell too much, but the eyes on it look really good. Lips, the different shadings on the beard. So the paint application on his head right here is pretty good. Everything's nicely painted, nicely sculpted. Everything's pretty good on that. Now here we go with the armor. It's pretty much just going to be the basic clone outfit. You see the undersuit right here has, instead of like Metacom sewed on stripes, these ones are like printed on. So it's not as realistic as the Metacom ones, but doing it like this allows for better posability. And that's about it. Everything on his outfit right here is you know, all white, or the black cloth here. No, blackish brownish cloth. And I don't know if you can tell all too well, but the belt buckle's like kind of like a worn down brown. It's either done like that on purpose or like wear and tear from the way it's packaged inside the box, with kind of like rub off from the robe. The clothing on this figure is nicely detailed, nicely built and all that. It's nice and heavy, so it hangs fairly nicely on the character. So as you can see there, everything looks pretty good. From the details on the face, armor, and the outfit, everything's nicely sculpted, painted, and sewn together. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at his accessories and such. Well, let me do the one part right here. The thing that makes this figure exclusive. Go and take a look at that. You can kind of see it up here. Well, let me zoom in. It's like kind of like a clear plastic blue, so if you get the right kind of lighting, it makes it look more holographic. And since we're right here, notice this unignited lightsaber. And before I get like I normally do, let's go with this, which is the same thing as all Sideshow characters. It's the stands, which all it says is Star Wars. It also comes with another piece for here. So if you don't want to have the hologram up, you just switch it off with this. And with this kind of saber, it also comes with an ignited saber. Same details on the hilt and all that. And I didn't notice until a little bit later on that this one here is different from the Revenge of the Sith one, but not by too much. It also comes with extra hands. This hand here is like a lightsaber gripping hand. Up there's like a force power open palm thing. Try to zoom in for you right there. Also comes with a gun hand or pointing finger, gestures, whatever. And another one. So you got right one and a left one. Then he comes with two fists. The hands are just like Hot Toys hands. You just pop them out of the sockets and then put the new ones in. So it's pretty easy. And that's how you get this part off. You pop his hand off, slide it in and slide it off. It's all pretty easy to switch out and all that. Articulation on the character is going to be right here. He has ankles here which go, up and down and left and right. Knees, mid-thighs, hips, waist, and mid-torso, but mid-torso, but it doesn't work too well because of the armor. So, yeah. Shoulders, which go all the way around, back and forth, up and down. Bicep, elbow, and wrist. Plus the neck, up here, which moves down there, and then up here. So it's like a double jointed neck thing. And if I recall, that's all the articulation he has. Price on him was $89.99. That goes for both the regular edition and the exclusive edition, so same price. You could probably find him cheaper on some kind of websites like Corner Store Comics or Alter Egos. I think they have him a little bit cheaper there. Alright, I showed you pretty much all the good stuff and all that, so let me just talk real quick about the bad stuff. The bad things pretty much is like two main things, which is pretty much the whole, from the waist on down, the armor's pretty loose. So you see right here, everything, the shin guards move pretty easy. Knee pads, they move easy, but that's not really too much of a problem. And the thigh ones move fairly easy as well, but if you jam them up like that a little bit, they'll stick. But these are always loose. It's not just mine, but a lot of people have loose, a little bit loose, not super loose joints, like mainly in the legs. Some people have the problem with the arms and all that. This one you kind of see right there, but also might be because of the undersuit, like pushing it back down or something. But that's pretty much the only thing that's really bad about it. The joints and the loose armor. And all that stuff is pretty much just from the waist down. But with those bad things and all the great things on it, let's go ahead and give it a score out of 10. And for me, with this figure, I'm going to have to give it a 9 out of 10. Sure, it has a little bit of flaws. The undersuit's printed pad is kind of bad, but kind of good, because it allows, like I said before, it allows for better articulation on a character. So it's a good trade-off, I guess. And like you've seen earlier in this video, it has a lot of good details on the head, the face, hair, and all that. I didn't show it over here because I didn't want to move it too much, but the Commander Rex is looking pretty good. The lightsabers, extra hands, the accessories and all that. Armor, it's pretty nice, except for this part here. Yeah, there's really not too much bad things about this toy. If I were you, I'd go ahead and pick it up. It's a good character. It's a good toy, good figure. for $90, I'd say it's pretty much worth the price. Since it's Sideshow's first armored figure, that kind of explains why it has a little bit of looseness on it. Because, you know, they're still getting used to it and all that. Alright, about our time, so that's it.